Oh yeah, my take on the squad system issues. I think squad spawning is terrible. I think it's a horrible mechanic, and it should be solved in other ways. Can you guys, like, when you're playing Battlefield games, it happens all the time. Like, you're shooting at somebody and someone else just like pops up nearby them, or there's one rat hiding somewhere and their whole squad just keeps spawning on them. And just because you can't spawn, you can't find one guy, you just have to hunt them down all the time. I don't think that's very fun. I feel like having radio beacons or sub objectives or something that you capture that people can spawn on is a much better way of doing it. But like the number of times where a person appearing throws off a duel in some way or another is like constant. And the anti-immersive factor too is insane. Like soldiers literally just appear out of thin air on the battlefield. Like it's weird that nobody has a problem with that. All right, we're going machine and pistol this time. Sounds similar to squad Hell Let Loose. Not really though, because it doesn't have to be milsim. Like Hell Let Loose is like that, but like you travel long distances and you have to like cooperate with your squad. But it's more actually based around squad play. Let's be honest, like Battlefield squad system has always, up until Battlefield 5 when they added the revive system, had only had squads for the spawn system, just so people can spawn into the action faster. But I feel like it's possible to make a squad system that doesn't rely on popping out of thin air, you know? Didn't they have beacons instead of squad spawning in previous games? Did they? I mean, it wasn't... The first Battlefield that I played was Battlefield 3. Is that a thing in, like, other games? Because they still have squad spawn beacons, like, in, you know, other Battlefield games, like radio beacons, or you could spawn on vehicles, whatever, too, which is fine. But I feel like there needs to be a better system. And I feel like just for the immersive sake, too. This is a weird choice of gun to take as a pilot, but, you know. How are there so many people on this objective? Where is everybody? Okay, they're all over there, and they're not looking at all. One. Oh! Damn. Got me with a couple headshots while he was jumping down. Don't get me wrong, you don't disagree with you. Just thought it sounded like a similar mechanic. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you spawn in, it's just different in that game because you're alive for much longer. See, the problem, like the reason why they have it in Battlefield is because it's very arcadey. And in order to have that arcadey feel, you have to be able to hop back into combat pretty quickly after dying. Otherwise, it's boring. Like you're just wasting all of your time playing the game, getting back to the actual front. And where's the fun in that, right? So like they need to strike a better balance and find new ways to, I don't know, create sub-objectives that you can capture, that you can spawn on, that are like safe houses, basically. How would sub-objective spawn points work? Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that. So there should be like safe houses or something like that. They're like heavily reinforced, or like bunkers that you can capture where people can spawn in there and they come out of a door that's one way. Like there's an animation for them actually leaving the door and coming onto the battlefield. Or again, you can spawn in vehicles still, that's fine. There should be like some kind of planes that fly over the map, like over different objectives that you can spawn on and hop out, like paratrooping in, that aren't player controlled. They're just AI that fly over the map. They can drop you in different places, so you don't have to rely on your teammates picking multi-seat planes in order to drop you on objectives. Like stuff like that. Like it's easily possible to do. Like there's many methods that you can use to spawn, and some that are obviously still used, like in this. Like I don't spawn on my squad mates all the time. Like spawning on objectives still happens. Where did this guy's kick go? Didn't I kill a scout here a second ago? Just gone. You get killed in under 1 second after spawning more often than you get to kill people who just spawned in. Feels like it, at least. It happens with both. Like it happens. I kill people who are spawning in all the time, like constantly. You just can't remember. You think a limited beacon system could be good? Can only spawn X amounts of troop before it expires. I'm not really a big fan of like radio beacons the way they are either, because you still just spawn in out of nowhere and you just hide them at the corner of the map and people spawn in on them, which like I feel like is a better way of doing it. It's still kind of needlessly anti-immersive, but it's still better than the squad spawn system. But then the only question is then, like, the squad spawn system is such a big reason of why squads usually end up playing around each other. Like, they don't do it on purpose just to follow their squad mates around, which is why, like, I feel like we need to keep the revive mechanics. So if you want to get revived, Like, I think this goes hand in hand with reviving from medics entirely in Battlefield as well, which I also think is broken. I think it should be squad respawning or a squad reviving only. Like, everybody can revive you if they're in your squad, but nobody can just revive outside of their own squad. So that way, like, people have to be in squads. They gain a benefit from playing with their squad. Even if they spawn, like, separately, there's an incentive for them to group up with them and play together.
We are losing objective Charlie.
I think reviving is absolutely busted in Battlefield too, in like pretty much every sense. Like, medics are always the strongest class, especially in like infantry only modes. And it honestly, it holds back small game modes in Battlefield massively because of that. Medics are just so much stronger than every other class when it comes to infantry game modes, because their only weakness, like vehicles, not being able to deal with them, just don't exist. So instead, they can just heal themselves to be full HP for every duel. They can revive their teammates so they don't lose tickets. Like, they're just the best. So those changes would end up with the result of like other smaller game modes being more fun. Dude, why can't I pick up this guy's kit? It's right. It's literally popped up for a second. Now I can't do it. What's my opinion on Rupture? I think Rupture is a kind of subpar map. It's okay. I've had fun games here before, but it tends to get pretty one-sided for some reason. It relies too much on the vehicle's positionings. Like, if they just camp in the middle, they do the most. The area here is like way too open to cross, but I think it relies too much on your teammates dropping people on the other objectives, the pilots. Sight lines are generally too long. I think it's one of those ones that's better with fog. But like, I know it's totally unreasonable and would never happen, but I would love to see what would happen with a game if it was designed like that. You know? Like, those are the kinds of like changes that I want DICE to be making, like to try out more dramatic gameplay changes that make the game more immersive fundamentally, you know? And I feel like that's what people play Battlefield for. Maybe there could be a diminishing return on healing for everyone. Each wound makes your health bar lose an unreplenishable amount of health. I don't think that necessarily is great. I mean, the healing part is okay with the medics. It's the reviving that's the problem. And as long as like you still heal up decently fast without needing a pouch or something. Like in this game, it takes too long to heal, so the medic's healing is very strong as well. But in like 2042, you actually heal up quite a bit like faster, so it's not that bad when you don't get healed. But I don't like unreplenishable health for regular soldiers. I think you should be able to heal back to full. Because then, like, if you get in a duel with somebody who has more health than you, you just lose. Like, and where's the fun in that? That's why I hate the Battlefield 5 attrition system. I think the Battlefield 5 healing system is terrible because they did that. Because then just another incentive to play medic, you know? But like, what do you guys think? Like, what do you think would happen if changes like that were made? Like, why wouldn't something like that work? I'm interested to hear takes on this. I gotta spawn all the way out here now. What's up, Curse? Doing good. Having a fun scavenger day. Community would love it. The board of DICE would not. Why though? Like, I don't understand that perspective. Why would the board not like it? Because it's not like it would make less money for some reason because you can't squad spawn. I don't know. Like, what about it would directly affect the board? I ain't kill anybody yet, so I can't kit swap. Oh, I did not mean to jump that far. Ow. Oh, I landed like right on this guy. Europe and any changes that keep the game interesting. You thought the idea of 2142 was sick, but the execution wasn't great. I never played 2142. Or are you talking about 2042? I wish I'd played 2142, but I don't really know exactly how it worked. Used a lot of bullets for that. Oof. A lot of guys up there. Straying further from familiar territory, Battlefield's OG squad system and it potentially being worse in execution likely scares them. I mean, they've tried other things before too, and they will. Like, the developers are going to make what game they want at the end of the day. I don't think that the board has that much say in something as little as a squad system. I don't think that would change their opinions too much. They just want a game that makes money, okay? And if they could prove that the game is good and it's fun and it is fun in playtests, like, I don't see a problem with innovation. Especially after they're already going back to their roots with BF6. It's like they're not just going to remake the same game over and over again after this. Like, what are they going to do after this, you know? Take that instead. String. Oh. Huge system changes require work and effort. You guess it's easier to focus on microtransactions and skins to make the community happy. I mean, that's not exactly what's going on though. Like, they make the whole game around that. It's like a separate team. Like, they just hire more artists to do that. Or like after their artists need something to do after the game launches, you know, and they're in the like live service phase. Like, they always make skins for weapons and for players and everything like that. That hasn't really changed. You like my ideas? BF6 sounds like a good time to implement them. Currently, feel like it's just a modern reskin of previous two games they've released. I feel that way too, but it's too much to ask for. I mean, there's no way that would happen. It would require them to rework all the maps they've already made and are already being tested. Like, it has to come in very early in the process that they decide to make the maps around something like this, I feel like. It's not just something you can hack into the game. Chevron sights on a label. Oh my god. Dude, why am I still stuck in this barbed wire? Ugh. Is the release date of BF6 known? No idea. June 17th speculated to be open beta? Why would that be? I doubt it. I feel like that's gonna be longer than that. It doesn't seem like it's in a beta ready stage yet. You think the ideal of fictional wars is significantly more interesting than another Battlefield typical weaponry? I agree. I couldn't agree more. I'm so bored of modern setting. I couldn't care less. You like the idea of some sort of dynamic squad mechanic if you were assigned a new squad when you die and you spawn as the team once the squad's full? Yeah, but then like you can't, like, that would actually cause an impact to like people who want to play together, you know? Like, you can't just play with your friends in your squad. Yeah, I had no idea I was behind him. Oh, he's 1 HP.
We have lost objective apples.
What friends? Oh no. There's the sweet spot. You just hope they go back to class lock guns and class silhouettes. Yes, dude, the silhouettes is so important too. I was really feeling the loss of that in 2042 and in 5, to be honest. Actually, they had it in 5 still, right? There's a dead guy here. Where's his gun? I'm just constantly living at like 10 HP. I keep like getting hit as soon as I start healing. EA app shows 17th June is release date if you try to run it after your testing period ends. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. I don't know, though. Those types of dates are randomly thrown in all the time. Who knows if that was actually a plan at some point. Squad spawn just further away. I could work too, but there's always that element of like, if you spawn somewhere, like you might be spawning out in the open, you know? And I want to eliminate entirely people just appearing out of nowhere. That's my goal with this. I should have just mag dumped that medic. What am I thinking? Being able to know at a glance what to expect in terms of a gunfight range is so important. Yeah, it really is. That's what I love about BF1. Like, I feel like I'm always, like, every situation I'm in feels different because of what classes people are playing against me at different ranges. And I have to change how I position because I see people that are different classes. Like, it's cool. It just keeps me coming back. Okay. A lot of guys right in front of me. I don't think they expect me to be this close.
We have lost objective apples.
I didn't realize this wasn't loaded. Still a guy behind there, but I don't think he's gonna turn around, is he? Oh, he did. Oh! Hipfire missed. Would I enjoy a Cold War setting for BF6? You mean BF7? I mean, BF6 is not. I just think it's funny to shoot people in the back of the head sometime, Marlon. I don't know with melee. I like the headshot noise too much. Damn. Traded. I should take the Excalibur sword. Yeah, I can go get that. I mean the Dark Souls sword. I did that last time I was here too. For anybody that doesn't know, I'll see if I can go get it. I might get shot in the back when I'm doing this though, because they're taking B, but I'll try. There's a sword that's over here out of bounds. You can grab that one-shots people.
Return to the
And it's
combat
planted
area.
at a fire. Oh, somebody already took it. It's gone. Are you going to get it? What are you doing? It's already gone, dude.
Objective Edward.
I don't think you knew. Or he already got it and thought it respawned or something. Also, like, bro, you have a cavalry sword already. You're cavalry. You really need another one? You should be able to dual wield cavalry swords.
We have taken objective apples.
He wants to dual wield them on the horse. Can you imagine running around like this, up in the air, both swords in your hands? You just cut either way you want. Be pretty cool.
We have taken objective butter.
All right, let's take this bike. What are the odds this thing is very damaged? Oh, it's full health. What a treat. 2042 would have been cool if they had behemoths. Imagine modern day behemoths. I don't know what they would have done with it too. It's like they're kind of stuck to realism though. Like they don't really like, make up giant vehicles that don't really exist. I'm so dead. This guy's got such an easy shot on me. Yeah. I wanted to try anyway. I already made it that far. Probably would have got shot in the back anyway. It was worth trying. Can that sword one-shot horse? I don't think so. Because wine bottles can't either. EC-130 sounds like it could be behemoth. I don't know. I don't think that's very fun though. I feel like the only reason the airship works is because it moves really slowly, is counterable by people shooting back up at it to kill the people in the guns, and actually dies more easily. I don't know. But like getting killed by it can still be really annoying. And I don't think like people would enjoy just getting killed by an AC-130. Like, I feel like it only works in Battlefield 1 because they're also slow moving. Like, that's really the only reason why it works. So being modern day, I feel like it's hard to make them modern day and also interesting and slow. So I feel like it'd be way easier to just like unbalance it. Oh my, I'm stupid. It's still, I thought that strike got canceled when the thing dies, but it doesn't. Imagine the EMP strike in Modern Battlefield. No map, no comms. Yeah, wouldn't be very fun either. Maybe in like a limited area for sure. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think he could actually shoot over that. His head was like barely peeking. Everything's too refined in Modern Combat to be a behemoth. Stealth is king in Modern Combat, not size. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I feel like other settings are more fit for that idea. That's why it works so well in World War One. Like, they still feel scary too. Like, you know that they're dangerous, but like you can get out of their way. And that's true for like all the vehicles. This is why I don't really like the light vehicles or like the Pudelovs, because they can do so much damage and move so fast. There's not really much opportunity for counterplay. What are these scouts doing here? I should have just taken my rocket gun shot. What am I doing? I'll steal your scout kit. Thank you, sir. Later you seen. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Sirkan? Watch me from Turkey. Dude, a lot of Turks in here. You Turks love this game, huh? Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, God. I want to shoot the guy down there. I gotta wait till I'm not suppressed and I'll snipe this guy back. Right, where are you? There you are. An assault with a support kit. Oh, dude, where are all these guys coming from? Oh my God, these guys are just missing every possible bullet, huh? Crazy. Where all these guys come from? Oh my God, they're everywhere. They just keep coming over. What the? Who gifted you a sub? Must have been one of the guys that comes here and donates very frequently. Probably Kyle. I can thank Kyle Johnson for that one. You can have Tesla towers as a behemoth. They don't need to move at all. Oh my God. I don't think that would be very useful. Saying Tesla tower out loud just brings me back to Helldivers. And they're just absolute team-killing machines. I'm playing a lot of Helldivers recently. I played so much this week, like the last 2 weeks. Damn, melee didn't trigger. Your hot take that could get you lynched as you feel Battlefield vehicles are kind of underwhelming. You seldom use them. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that prefer not to play them. I don't like playing the vehicles. I think they're kind of boring. They just feel OP. Because I'm like, they are. I mean, especially like single-seater ones. I don't think any single-seater vehicles should exist in Battlefield games. Shit. You're big on Helldivers 1? I didn't even know about Helldivers 1 until Helldivers 2. But I love Helldivers 2. It's so much fun. I think it's probably in a lot better state now than it was originally. Like, they've rebalanced so much stuff. It still has some problems, but it's just so much fun. Am I ever gonna stream Helldivers 2? I suppose I could. Never really thought about it. But I guess it could fit pretty well. I could ask, or I could do randomized loadouts pretty easily, or I could ask to use like specific loadouts. But I don't know. I feel like the game's not quite balanced well enough to the point where I can like make any loadout work. Like sometimes you just need heavy anti-tank stuff all the time to do hard difficulties. And I wish that they had designed it a little better around that to have light weapons still be usable. Especially on like the bot front.
We have taken objective apples.
Helldivers 1 was a true indie gem. It is a charm no other game can match. I gotta try it sometime. Is there, are the servers like still active? People still play that game? The chaos in Helldivers 1 was crazy. Okay, well, Helldivers 2 music and chaos is like the most of any game I've ever played. Like, more than this. Oh, gee, I can see that guy just laying down like a rock right here. Oh, probably this is why. Come on. Damn. Want to get the gas mask kill. That guy actually reacted really quickly. I should have hit him once with a revolver instead. What's up, Aljalanda? I tried to kill him with the gas mask, didn't work. He's at such a weird angle, though. I don't even know if it was possible to hit him there.
We have taken objective DOF.
Like, that squad spawn system, like, that guy just straight up gets murdered immediately again. So he spawns on his teammates when I'm right next to him. It's weird. Squad spawning is weird. You get to get a gas mask kill, you got close once. Oh, I've done it many times. It's pretty fun. That was a kind of insane streak for a second.
We are winning.
Still so many people here, though. I didn't even like make a dent. Nice wall hack, he says. I have ears. Oh, I got 2 bullets left. Nice ear hack, yeah. I feel like people still don't respect how good the audio is in this game for positioning. Like, you can tell exactly where people are when you hear their footsteps. It's nuts. Like, if you just slow down and listen, like, you can hear everything. Like, I know there's a support in the trench on my left right here. Like, I know what's happening around me at all times. And you can tell based on the sound of their feet, too. Like, I knew the guy was under me there on C because I heard his feet hitting mud and not, like, bricks or pavement or whatever. So I knew he had to be under me when it was coming from that direction. I don't have time to blow up this tank over here. Ow! What the shit, dude? Like, the number of players who do this is crazy. Like, the level 150 players with 100-star telescopics that will just prone in fog for the entire game. It's crazy. Like, who are these people? What are you doing? I just don't understand how people have fun playing the game like that. All right, yeah, we got another weapon suggestion for me here. Think I can still get through like 3 more games today. People refuse to acknowledge others can have better game sense and direction. It's never you being more experienced since you having some unfair advantage through hacks. Yep. Justifies them not improving their positioning, direction, or aim. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only way you actually get better at shooters is realizing that every death is your own fault. There's always something you could have done differently. In the vast majority of situations, you could have done something differently. And the best way to learn is to blame it on yourself and say what you could have done differently that would have made you avoid that, given the information you have. If you had no information that would have helped you, then, like, whatever. Sometimes you won't be able to learn, but you usually have more information at your disposal than you think. Either from the map, or remembering where people were on the map before, listening to where they're shooting from, seeing where you've been shot from before, you know,